All right, let's just stop for a second and get into the second date update this morning. This is from James in Reseda. Now, if you've never heard this before, the intent is pure, but it doesn't always work out. We're trying to figure out why someone was blown off. Because it's not a good feeling. James, you said you met Lisa at the beach, and you guys were there with some other friends?
Hey, Ryan. Yeah, that's right.
Then you took her out?
Yeah. So, I fell super hard for her, and I was like, I got to get this girl's number. And it was funny because...
So you fell super hard for her just hanging out with the group?
Well, there was just like a few of us, but yeah.
Okay. So then what? You say, I got to take her out, get her number. Did you?
Yeah. So we were like out in the water, and she like made me memorize her number out there. And then it turns out that we both live in the valley. And I remember there was this really dope Thai spot called the Rustic Spoon over there off Magnolia. Mm-hmm. And she's just gorgeous and funny, and her laugh is so intoxicating. So we had the Rustic Spoon, and we walked just down around the corner and got some Menchie's for dessert. And then we went our separate ways. No, there was no kiss. I texted her in the morning, and it went green. And I was like, what the heck? I thought we had a great time, and I was honestly a little heartbroken, just to be kind of shut down that quick.
Mm-hmm.
So did she block you? What do you mean by green?
No. Whoa. Could mean
it
a
didn't
lot
go
of
through?
She could be out of service.
She could be like in the mountains.
She's on a long flight?
Mm-hmm. Maybe.
But it just I texted her, and then I texted her in the morning, just say what a great time I had, and then I texted her in the afternoon, and it was still green. So
wait, remind me. I got to look at the colors here for a second. So if I text you, Sissany, hold on. Okay, boom.
Text me too.
I did.
Do you have an iPhone?
Somehow I automatically added you.
Yeah.
All right, boom. So it went blue, right?
Yeah.
So why would it go green?
It would go green if one, she had an Android, which she doesn't because we were texting before and it was blue, so I knew she had an iPhone. And then if she's out of service, it would go green, or if she's blocked me.
So if somebody blocks you, it goes green?
I never knew that because I didn't know.
Tubbs, is that true?
I don't know. We should test it.
Well, let's see. Should I block you?
No, don't block him. That's so
block.
mean.
It's not. We're trying to work this out for James. Block me. Ready?
Oh my gosh! Hang on. I need to figure this out.
So James, you said her laugh was intoxicating. What did she laugh like?
It was like a really hearty, genuine laugh, and it was. I was trying to think about what it
like
sounded
a real
like. It almost,
guttural laugh, like a down in the furnace laugh.
Yeah, just like very, very sweet, very just like when she laughed, I just got goosebumps.
Okay, so I just sent you. It didn't go green, so it must not mean you're blocked.
To me?
Yeah, I sent boom. I said boom.
No, the first boom.
Yeah, now there's another boom.
I sent another boom, but you blocked me, so you don't get it.
I don't get it.
But it still shows blue. So that's not.
That's because Tanya's in it. You got to get Tanya out of the text.
Well, see? Why are you always in these texts?
This feels really dark, you guys. I want to be included.
Not dark.
Try it with just me.
Boom. Same thing, blue. Did you get it?
No,
Again?
I did not get it.
No. Great. So you blocked me. So there's no green.
Okay, so
she didn't
good
block
thing.
you.
This is good news.
Yeah, this is good news.
James?
We don't know any news.
Okay.
Yeah, that means she didn't block him.
Yeah, she didn't block
That's
him.
even worse.
All right,
Okay.
so now I'm
That's
blocking
good.
you so I can get your text messages.
All right. Listen, unblock me.
And
I
keep me
unblocked
back
you
in
now.
the chat.
Okay, there's no
Oh
chat.
my gosh, there's so much neediness here. Hold on one second.
Are you on your
Okay,
period?
let me figure this out. All right, so James went out with Lisa. They met with friends. They hung out. Thought it went great. Then the next morning, and maybe you've been there, he texts her, hey, had a great time. And it went green, he said. So he doesn't know if she got it, but she's not getting back to him. So essentially, they went out, had a good time. She's blowing him off.
Yeah.
But why? Because he said her laugh was intoxicating.
No, he's in. Like, he is falling for her.
He said those words. I fell for it. Right, James? I'm not putting words in your mouth. You said I fell for her.
No, I fell hard, super hard. Like that first even encounter.
So here's the deal, James. I have Lisa on the other line here. Don't say anything.
Okay.
Lisa? Hello, it's Ryan Seacrest. How are you?
Hi. Good. How are you doing?
Super good. Thank you. So just going to jump into it. We're calling about a guy you met and went out with named James. Does that sound familiar?
Yeah. Oh, man. I was like, Ryan Seacrest calls me. I think I won something. I got really excited. But
Well, maybe
wanna
you
talk
did.
about-
Yeah,
You
maybe.
won something. Maybe you did. Let's find out. So tell me about James. What was it like to go out with this guy?
Oh, like he was fine. You know, it was like dinner, kind of like standard first date.
And then at the end, how did you leave it?
Well, I don't think I'm going to see him again. Like, there wasn't a kiss or anything at the end of the date.
At least, just curious, because we've all been there. What was it that made you feel that way?
He's just not my vibe.
And what about him is not?
Yeah, but how?
Like, he's got a lot of tattoos, which is totally fine. I actually think that, like, tattoos are really hot.
Yeah.
But every single one of his tattoos is for an ex-girlfriend.
And he didn't try and change him?
Okay.
No, like, I just happened to, like, ask about one of his tattoos, and he was like, oh, yeah, that's my ex, Kimberly. Like, she loved unicorns, so I got this unicorn for her.
He has a
And-
unicorn?
Interesting.
Wow.
Yeah, which I, like, totally think it's cool for a guy to have a unicorn, but it was kind of weird because it's, like, his exes, you know, like...
Wait, so how many tattoos did you see?
Oh, there was, like, another one. He's like, one that said Cassie Forever. So it just, like, he was like, oh, yeah, I dated Cassie a few years ago. And I was like, did she die? And he's like, no, she's good. She's married now. She, like, just had a kid. And I was like, nope, I'm out.
So, Lisa, hold on for a second. I just want to bring in James, who's on the line. James, is this all true?
Oh, my God.
What? I mean,
Do you
it's
have
not
tattoos
all-
of your
like,
exes?
not- I have a lot. Look, I have a lot of tattoos, and some are about exes. But
do
it's
you have
like
a unicorn for whatever her name is?
Yeah, for Kimberly.
But why
yeah.
don't you get it? Why don't you get rid of Kimberly's unicorn?
I mean, it's a dope tattoo, and I feel like my guy who does my tattoos is super good. He's a good friend of mine. And I feel like if I got rid of it, like he might have like be offended or something. I don't know.
What about
But it's-
Cassie Forever, bro? That seems a little odd to have when you're trying to date
that
other girls.
one, maybe you need to cover up.
I don't know how to cover it up. Like forever, not maybe.
No, turn it into
like
like
a
a rose.
design.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, clearly somebody's been through this.
I don't know, like this. So the tattoos are kind of like a scrapbook of my life. Like I document meaningful times in my life, but
But it's a little
I mean,
weird
I
to have
do-
another woman's name on your body while you're trying to date somebody else. You understand what Lisa's saying,
yeah,
right, James?
The name aspect would get me too.
But the fact that you don't see it makes me think Lisa's making the right choice.
I mean, I have a lot. Look, I didn't like. I met Lisa by happenstance, and it's not like I could go out the next morning and get a tattoo covered. Like, I mean,
But James, you got Kimberly, you got Cassie. Who else you got on the billboard there?
I mean, there's one. I had dated a girl named Megan. Like, there's not. It's not a ton. It's just a few, and I have a lot of tattoos. So,
But
I'd
I'm
say
fine with that.
probably
But James,
only about-
I think. Look, I understand what Lisa's saying here. Lisa, I kind of get it. So, do you guys want to go out again?
yeah.
You know, I don't want to be like a future tattoo on this guy. Like, if it doesn't work out.
I get it.
But if it
Seems
does
like
work out,
Seems like no. Don't push this. I think seems like Lisa's making the right choice. James, thank you very much for reaching out. Seems like you guys are not the same page.
Yeah.
All right, Lisa.
I mean,
Thank you.
it's hard to replace a tattoo, cover it up.
All right, well, maybe don't
Look,
get people's
but-
proper name
Well,
on
you
your
know
body,
what? It's his body, his choice.
especially if you're clearly not staying in these relationships for long.
Yeah, are you a Cancer?
Right.
Why does he have to be a Cancer?
Virgo.
Virgo. Okay. Just
Why? What's wrong with
curious.
that?
Nothing.
But why?
nothing.
Why?
I was just curious.
No, but you were judging him
I
because you were
wasn't
basically
judging.
saying cancers do this.
Cancers are hopeless romantics, so I was just guessing if he was a Cancer.
No way, I'm a hopeless romantic.
I'm a hopeless romantic too, and I'm a
Yeah, and
Capricorn.
I'm Aries.
Oh my gosh.
By the way, Lisa, he thinks your laugh is intoxicating. FYI.
I know he really likes you, Lisa.
Yeah, no, my laugh is obnoxious. I don't know what he's talking about.
All right. Well,
Yeah,
you two
but
have
he
a
likes
good,
that about you. I feel like there's something
have a
there,
good
guys.
morning. Thank
There's
y'all.
nothing.
No,
Call each
nothing
other,
at
text
all.
each other.
All right. We're gonna let you both go. Goodbye. Thank you. No.
Look,
I wouldn't go out with somebody that has like tattoos of their ex-men on their body.
but that's
No.
you. So she liked him
It's
because
me
of,
and Lisa.
well, no, she thought all the tattoos were actually sexy and cool. But then when she
Tattoos
found,
are sexy. Tattoos of Tubbs and Tony and
yeah,
Right.
but James is
Michael.
gonna have to meet somebody down the road who probably has similar tattoos, and like she has tattoos of her
but you
exes.
need to get rid of the ex names on your body. I think.
Or maybe
Like,
cover them
that's
up.
not-
Yes, the name
Yeah.
would irk me, but like if you have the unicorn, what are you gonna do?
The unicorn is
Fine.
fine.
It's still weird that
But
he had a
it's the
unicorn,
name.
but yeah.